Hello everybody, and welcome back to another fan server episode. Or should I say, Iskal plays multiplayer Minecraft. I don't know. So, last episode we did this. Let me turn on night vision. Last episode we did this, and today we're gonna take it away. Because there are probably quite a bit of facepalming that went on during that last episode. And one of you were so kind in the comments to tell me that, hey, that is uncalled for. You can do this much easier using a different method. And I'm thankful for that comment because I had no idea. We're not going to do any of this. Let's take this down. I'm actually a little bit ashamed of myself, but you know what? I can't know everything. You crazy? No one knows everything. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna throw that on the ground. That will turn into iron ingots. Okay. So first of all, the what we did here with the water sprinkler things, I tried that in creative. I was measuring towards other tick rate generators, and it doesn't seem to be working on these bushes. So that is confirmed. Myth busted. To put it in a Mythbusters way. Are you guys a fan of that show, by the way? I like it a lot. I like it a lot. What else can I clean up here? That can go. Okay. So that is the first thing. You guys said that I need to use the reinforced watering can or some other tick rate increase thingy. So you are right. That's what we have to do. But before we even get there, we're going to completely redo this whole setup. And we won't spend a lot of time on this today because we did that in the last episode, right? But here's what you guys said, and thank you so much for actually telling me this. I felt so stupid. I felt like a big idiot for not knowing this and then trying to show you guys something that was just sucky. So, we're going to use the harvesters from Mine Factory Reloaded. And the way these works are that they will harvest anything that's in front of them. And using a precision sledgehammer, which is essentially just an ordinary wrench, but it's Mine Factory Reloaded's wrench, so I can use it like a crescent hammer. By using that, equipping that will show you the area where these harvesters will harvest. So my idea here and what I measured out, come on now buddy, you can right click to flip them. That's what I'm trying to do. There we go. My idea is to have 3 of these, and then we're gonna do an upgrade which will increase the area. So I've created myself a lapis upgrade here, should be sufficient. And that will cover that whole green area. Now, let's just put one of these up together and I will finish this off camera. And we'll do something else for today. We'll do something else. I don't know what yet. I'm at the... Actually, you know what I need to do here? This. I'm in the situation at the moment that I have so many things to do that I should do on the server. That I don't really know where to start, but we will see what we figure out. Do this, and then we come around and do that. Look at how many gold bushes, by the way, that I've been gathering. I've really been mining like an idiot in between episodes, in a positive way. So that's going to be for gold. We're going to set up another one over here. I need to make myself another upgrade card, though. So how's everybody been since the last episode? I hope that you've had a good week. I hope that you're looking forward to the weekend. Any plans? If so, let me know. I'm interested to hear. There hasn't been a crap ton of comments lately, so go down and comment the video. I miss talking with you guys. No, there's been quite a bit of comments, so I'm not complaining or anything. Alright, so iron goes there, gold goes there. I'm probably gonna mirror this on the other side, and we're gonna do copper bushes and tin and aluminum. I didn't get them all. It was being sucked up. Now, we're gonna have the glass here again, just like we had it, because that will darken the area, and to my knowledge still that is how you increase the efficiency of the growth. But we're gonna come down here, or behind here, and let's just wire this quickly up together. What I'm thinking here is we'll run an Ender IO item conduit like so, and then we'll keep, You know what we could do actually? We could run this all the way down because we want to use the same SFM setup that we had. So we want to use the auto crafting into ingots and then set it back to the system. You remember the thing we did over here? This whole thing? We are grabbing from the item valves, we're outputting into the chest, and then the condition here, if we have more than 9 ironberry bushes, it will craft. It will take them and it will craft them into an ingot. And I'll set up the same for the gold and for the copper and everything else we're going to have here. I need to clear some space. This is when I wish I had that Aishin mod that direwolf uses so that you can morph into a bat. But that's about the only time. Otherwise it's pretty overpowered, I think. You can fly the first second you play Minecraft pretty much. Anyway, we're going to run that conduit into that chest there. Insert it. And that should be good. So these harvesters, they will harvest. We need to provide them with power. I don't know if I need to auto pull here, but I think so. Correct me if I'm wrong. So these will harvest. Why did I do that? Oh. Getting some lag spikes again. I think my computer is truly now giving up. Yes, we need to provide it with power. So I got my Tesseract here as well. We're going to do this. And then I think these pink pig power conduit, pig energy conduit. Wow, I just completely lost what I was saying there. They should suffice for the power here, no problem. So that is all good. Now let me go ahead and set up this completely. Do some more recipes here and set up this side, and I'll be back with you for today's project. Oh, sometimes, I will not lie, sometimes you underestimate projects hugely. Like, this whole oreberry bush thing was something that I was gonna finish in the last episode pretty quickly and then move on to something else. But oh man, this is like 5 more hours put into this. But I'm starting to get really happy with this. Here, let me put on night vision to show you what's going on. I've been... yeah, I think I've been grinding away for the past 5-6 hours here, and I've been trading with the other members, with the other players. I'm kind of alone right now. Crazy About Maths is AFK, I think. But I've been trading more bushes, so we have a full set of copper bushes. We have a full set of tin and aluminum. And then the gold, well, we ain't doing so good. This is the most rare one, though. Iron also looking up, but basically... Come behind here, got a little bit of a staff entrance. How much did I show you of the I think I showed you the idea I had. So grinders, or no, harvesters doing its thing down here. 3 on each of these boxes. And then the real magic, what I've been working with, is down here. So very important thing if you want to put this, if you want to copy this and do it in your own world. The ore berries, you remember how we could take 9 iron ore berries and we could turn them into an ingot. That worked fine, beautifully. You could do the same for copper, but then I came to gold and tin and aluminum. Turns out there's no recipe for it. So I have to turn them into nuggets first and then I can combine them. How do you turn them into nuggets, Iskal? Well, that's very simple. Let me show. Can I show you? Do I have one? No. Look at all this stuff though. Wow. This has been running for a while now. Let's see if I can catch one. There, I caught it. Okay, so here's what you want to do. The barrels from Yaba will act as ore dictionary things. So anything you put in there, if it matches an ore dictionary, like for example a copper ore berry, is matched. I mean, with a nugget, with a copper nugget. So if I right click, boom, it goes into it as a nugget. So my SFM code here. Basically, this little part over here, all it does is that it grabs the stuff from the iron chest and it puts it in the barrel variable that I did. Very simple indeed. Pretty straightforward. This here is just for checking if I have 9, and when I have 9, it will pull 9 and put it into an ingot and put it into this chest here. These tin nuggets, I don't really know what they're all about, but they're kind of hanging out in the chest. It seems to work fine anyway. It checks the chest as well for if there are 9 nuggets in there. All is good. The only thing I will change here, I just want to have this here now for a little bit of a I don't know, test to see how much I'm gaining from this. But eventually I'll change it back to the ender chest so that it's thrown back to our system. But I'm very happy with this. I gotta say, it was a stretch, and I think it's starting to look pretty good here as well. This is auto mining without a quarry. Not super efficient, no super speed. I don't have any tick rate increasers. I may add that later. But for now, I'm pretty happy with this, you know? I wanted to do something different, and this is something that I haven't done before. One thing to note that I may use later is that the harvesters also work on the berry bushes. So you could go ahead and put berry bushes in the same manner, and you get a lot of berries. Isn't that cool? That looks good, right? I think that looks good. So basically, my idea is that the man cave will continue over here later. Now, we go do something different. I've been starting to dig out. I said in the last episode that another infrastructure that I feel we really need is a mob spawner, mob grinder. And so I've been digging out a little bit here, and I think we should put this up. Now, I want to make this a little bit different. I want to make it multiple functions. I want to have an option to either kill the mobs with a diamond spike, which I have back. Let's go grab them. Either I want to kill them with a diamond spike, so that I get the experience orb, so I get the player kills stuff that you get from them. And also so that I get the Tomcraft things. See how I've been preparing. Actually, I could use with a little bit of an inventory cleaner. I was planning on doing more diamond spikes, but I think, you know what? Let's make another set here. Let's make another set. Okay. You can go. We good? We good. Yes. So, either I kill them with diamond spikes, or actually we need to craft one more thing. Hold on a minute, I need to cough. There, we better. I'm not having a cold or anything crazy like that at the moment. Don't you worry. Don't you worry too much about my health. You're ever so kind. I want to make a grinder as well. So, we need a book. And what did we need? A book, a golden sword, some plastic, and that. Okay, I think I have everything. So the idea of this thing is to be able to basically switch between it auto-killing the mobs for mob essence, which is something that we'll definitely have use for, right? Switch between that and killing them with a diamond spike, where I can get the Tomcraft wand recharge stuff, basically. So I think that's going to be a little bit interesting to put up here. Do I have a piston? I do. Do I have a book? That is a good question. Who reads book these days? Books. I think they'd be over here. Yes. Why is there a book in a grinder, by the way? That's kind of weird. Oh yeah, we need to put them in manually because there's a stupid non-stackable item there. Boom. There's our grinder. Very good. It's funny with the wireless charger as well. These MFR machines, they charge up their little energy buffer, so you can always test it without having to wire up energy and all that. Okay, so I've also got some conveyor belts from Extra Utilities that I haven't really used in any series recently, so I thought we'd take a look at them. Originally, and one thing that I want to show you, I was originally planning on using drawbridges that would extend with some conveyor belts in them. But I found out that I don't have to do that, so I'm not going to do it. But I want to show you this. This was actually a comment in 2 episodes ago about rotating the blocks in the drawbridges. And that you can do by pressing the little arrows here. So if I would want them facing that way, look at the arrow here now. They're facing towards the drawbridge. And then I assume if I click that arrow, they will be facing away from the drawbridge. Very cool. Anyway, I thought I just want to show you that, you know. We'll break this now. The conveyor belts from Extra Utilities work as the conveyor belts from Mine Factory Reloaded, with the difference that they are full blocks. And what I'm thinking, we're going to put them down. I've dug out a 5. Actually, you know what I could use? I could use bigger area. I could use English lesson. Yes. Any takers? Anyone want to give me an English lesson? Because that would be another nice thing. Oh god, I know a few people. I know a few of you will answer that and say, hey, I'll give you an English lesson. And you'll just teach me crap words. That wouldn't be nice. Okay, so we're gonna make this area at least 7 wide here. And how wide are we on this side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Very good. So it's a 7 by 7 classic direwolf room, right? And I'm placing these down so that they are pushing down into that 3 by 3. Very good. Can go do this. And then the idea is pretty simple. That the first layer down there where we be standing and watching them die because we so cruel. That will be the grinder taking care of them. Now the grinder only works in a 5 by 5 area, and it doesn't. You can't put an upgrade card into it like with the harvester. You can put an upgrade card. You can't with this guy here. Did I bring this? Yes. So to show you what I mean, again the precision sledgehammer, very good to show you the area of any MFR machine. But I'm guessing. We'd need to put it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it needs to sit over here. Plop it down there. And we should be able to just rotate this guy. Why is it acting like that? I don't know. Yeah, so now it's covering that 5 by 5 cube. However, mob spawners, they spawn in an 8 by 8 area. Digging it out 7 by 7 should be fine because they can't spawn in the wall. So that's why I have it 7 by 7 so that I can get a nice center. But this is why I need the conveyor belts here so that they get pushed into this 5 by 5 area. Or rather 3 by 3 area that I want to use. We may actually do one. No, they're going to be stuck in a 1 by 1. Anyway, that's our grinder. That's our thing. Now, the next step is to... Can I place blocks on these? Oh, I can. That's cool. That is cool. I'm gonna place down some spawners and they're gonna be mid-air. And I'm thinking we have to be there. We're gonna spawn in witches and zombies. Zombirds in this chamber. Zombirds. And I think, well, hopefully that's fine. If there's nothing behind that wall, this spawner will spawn them in this room. But they could also be spawned there, on that spot there, and even on the next one. Because remember, the 8 by 8 that you need, essentially. I'm gonna stack them on top, so the, imagine, well, I'm kind of thinking out loud. That's a mob spawner. And that would be another mob spawner. And underneath them, I'm going to use Cursed Earth. And I'll talk about why in a second. So let's do this just so I can remember. And then maybe we do... Yeah. Let's do this and just see how much mobs and if we get any mobs outside. I think we should be fine. I'm also going to wire up some lights in here. Wow, I have so much to do. And we don't have a lot of time left in this episode. Maybe this is gonna be, yeah, maybe I can't finish this today. What I want to do though, what was really cool, was that we need to check with the grinder. How far down do you go? It's 1 below the grinder, is it? Aha, yes. Okay, that's good. That's excellent. Now, let's put some drawbridges up here. You stupid drawbridge, you're gonna face outwards. There you go. Better. Okay, let's put... Oh, you know what? Let's put 1, 2, 3. That's enough. Let's remove these. Now what we're gonna do is a retractable floor here, and that's very, very simple. I'm just gonna put 3 pieces of stone. I'll change it later for some prettier block. And basically, the idea is that floor level will be here. Mobs fall down. Like as though. And this is a 5 by 5 cube, remember. And can I do that? The wall would come here. See what I'm thinking? Mobs will fall down, boom, and they will be grinded by the grinder. Then we install some kind of control that flips the levers and pulls them down here. Do I want to go lower? No, I think that's pretty good. Pulls them down here where we're gonna do another set of these. Now here's where it starts to get interesting. I'm gonna push them into a 1 by 1 hole. And the mobs will get stuck in a 1 by 1 hole. So they will get stuck in each other. But that doesn't really matter. We're gonna try and see how efficient we can make this. because down here will be, yeah, like so. Down here will be a diamond spike. Actually, do I want to drop them further? No, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. We'll have a diamond spike down there, and then we'll dig down. Hopefully we don't hit the cow farm or anything crazy. No, that's perfect. We'll do that, and we'll put up like a vanilla spawner thing. I don't have any half slabs. Crappity. Crappity. Here, let's do this. Boop. Let's grab ourselves a stupid cobblestone half slab. And we're gonna go something like that. And then a block there. This should be enough to grab us the XP orbs, the Tomcraft wand orbs that we need to recharge our wand. And yeah, that should be pretty cool. I'll prettify it, of course. I'll probably also install a vacuum hopper to suck up the items, because I don't want to get my inventory crowded. But this is pretty cool, right? So now we have two different modes. Let me do a little bit of wiring. I don't think I'll be able to finish this today because I'm pretty low on time already. But I wanted to at least get the basic idea with you and do I'm gonna do a little bit more here before I close off the episode. I don't want to disappoint you guys, but really, I spent so much time on that stupid oreberry bush farm. It was pretty cool though, you have to admit. Anyway, give me a little bit of a work time and I'll see what I come up with. Alright, I've got a little bit further ahead. Look at this. Apart from the conveyor belts, which I don't really love the look of, they look a little bit weird. I think this is gonna look pretty cool. We're gonna be able to see the mobs fall down. I like it. I was thinking we do one more thing with this today, and then I'll probably call it, and we will come back to it in the next episode. So these are our drawbridges. As we know, we can cover them up so that they look flush and nice. What I'm thinking is that we should wire them and the grinder up, because one thing that is very importante here is that while the floor is open, so while it's at this stage, the grinder should be turned off, and vice versa, right? Because otherwise, mobs will fall down, and, well, I guess it's not super important now that I think about it, but they may get killed midair, you know? It could happen, and we don't like inconsistency. So, drawbridges are here. Let's do a wire, if I come around, maybe like a so. And I got a redstone conduit there, do I? We're gonna have to use an invert cell. So this is a thing from Project Red, which I love. If you've seen my episodes, you know that I use this a lot. Basically, it inverts the signal on the B, so on both sides, and then it has a negative signal on the A here, or a positive signal on the A, I should say. Did I bring? Yes. So if I go something... It's always a little bit tricky when you use Ender IO redstone conduits together with Project Red. So we're going to have to see if that works. But basically, what we could do now, we could take some covers, put them atop here. Boop, boop, and that's good. Beautiful. Look at that floor. All flush. Okay. If we now go, we need a little bit of a control room, I guess. Staff entrance time back here. Can I? No. There we go. We're gonna wirelessly control this, you don't worry. So we have to mind... Yeah, okay, so we'll run another Ender IO conduit here. One for items and one for fluid. Because remember, we want to grab the mob essence out of this. But for the redstone, what we could do is something like this. And then we'll put that like so. And we'll have a wireless receiver like that. Again, if you have any idea why my frequencies are gone, please let me know. We're gonna call this 871. Hopefully that isn't in use. And then we're gonna set a name to grinder and floor iscal. Boom. That's good. So now what should happen, if I come out here and I'd put out a wireless transmitter, give it the same thing, 871, and then a flip of a lever. That opens and the grinder should die. It's the theory. Yes, it's idling. Okay, so the animation is still grinding, but as you can see, the idle timer is locked, which means that we're pretty good. This is what we wanted. Now we can flip the lever again. Floor closes and grinder is on. Very, very good. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, that was easy enough. That was easy enough. We can close this off, make it nice and tidy, but I'm gonna come back here and install the other conduits. As for keeping the barrels, I'm not really sure where to put the mob loot. Do we want to send it boringly to the ender chest and back to our system, or do we want to make something else? I'm gonna leave that with you guys, and I hope that you have enjoyed this episode and look forward to continuing this in the next one. We should also be heading to spawn and do some community work over there. This is a multiplayer server after all, and I want to spend my time there. I just want to get a little bit of infrastructure. Anyway, if you have enjoyed, be sure to hit the like button down below. Subscribe to my channel if you're new here. Of course, that's much appreciated. Don't miss a video. And take care. I see you in the next episode.